I pretty much just wanted to say that, you know, I'm a normal kid, okay? We're all people that have normal lives like everybody else that, you know, we listen to our family, you know, we listen to our friends tell us what the way to live life is, you know. This is the new way to live life, you guys. This is the new way to make money, and it all starts here with this awesome drink. It's called Verb, okay? I don't know if you've heard about it. Well, you're gonna! Right now!
Yeah.
My buddy Nico's gonna get up here. He's kind of a baller, not gonna lie. I don't know.
He's definitely a baller.
So, you know, here he is. Mine's pretty short. I just want him to talk. So here you go.
Yeah!
Alright guys, thanks for coming out. And I can't hype everybody up as much as Mitch over there. But
Yeah, you can.
So, hey guys, my name's Nico Allman. Been in this business for 5 months now. Currently diamond leader. And this thing's really taken off, as you can see where this is headed in the last 5 months since we started in a basement with a few friends, and I looked at it with Matt Suri back there. Was bugging me for a week straight. I told him, Mitch, you're an idiot. This is never going to work. Matt, sorry. No, Matt, this is never going to work. I don't know what you're thinking. Sat down with him for 15 minutes. Finally heard him out on it. I was all for it because I saw the big picture. I saw where this can go. I saw the potential. Obviously, it's working. Something's working here, and it's basically, like Mitch said, the lifestyle. All I do now, I quit my part-time job. I worked at Edinburgh, scared goose shit off members' shoes, and I really want to just be out there golfing. So now all I do, quit that job, work there once every 3 months, mainly because I want to get free golf, and I just golf every day, and that's the life I want to live. I wake up at 10 o'clock, early for me. I drink a Verb before I go golfing. I golf, play 18 holes, come back, take a nap, drink another Verb, come to an event, and I jacked up on Verb because I already drink this stuff anyways. So now all I do is I golf every day, and that's the summer. Instead of clocking in, clocking out every day, I just basically golf, which is pretty awesome. And I'm getting it for free. So I mean, realize that the success stories are out there. Max, who has his car, I'm car qualified, so I'm car shopping right now. The success stories are out there. This thing's working. I saw where this can go. It's because it's so young and it's so early in this company. You look at Red Bull, Monster. I used to advertise for Monster all the time. They should have paid me because half the time I was saying, here, man, try this Monster and Yeg. It's great. But yet I'm looking at it and I'm like, why the hell was I advertising? I still see kids advertise Red Bull and everything. Now all I do, I'm like, here, try this Verb, Swear, Verb and vodka, whatever it is. I saw how big the energy drink market's going to get. It is big right now, but I saw that billions of dollars are in that economy, in that industry. Saw that 85% energy drinks are supposed to increase in sales in the next 5 years. 85%. So imagine getting a little chunk of that 85% by promoting this drink to your friends and getting paid for it. That's what I saw. The business we're working with, network marketing, I saw that 90% of companies, Harvard School of Business did a study on this, 90% of network marketing companies fail in their first 18 months. Due to poor financing, the CEO is not good at what he does. But when you find a company that has a product, a hook product that we have Verb, people get emotionally attached to, like me, I drink like 4 a day. It's an opportunity of a lifetime. That's what I saw in this. I saw we drink this stuff every day. So just get paid for it. We promote everything. I saw the big names behind us, which Max will get into in a minute. But this thing's working, guys. Think about the lifestyle you want to live. Think about how maybe you want to get out of school with no debt. That'd be pretty sweet. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm working with my friends in college. 53.6% of them are not getting jobs out of school. They're either underemployed or unemployed. 60% of hiring managers won't even look at an entry-level graduate. So I'm seeing that. Why not just work on this now? Instead of working at McDonald's or wherever, Burger King or wherever it is, do this. This is our job. This is really all we do. Do this now. So when you get out of school, you won't have student loan debt. You can just pay it straight cash or whatever it is. Pay school out of 20 grand straight cash. It'd be pretty sweet. Homie, straight cash. Homie. So I mean, realize it's not the life that we chose, but it's the life that we live in. So I'm going to bring up Max quick. He's executive leader, been in this business, what, 7 months now? 9 months? Executive leader, making 70 grand a year, has his paid for Mini Cooper, so obviously something's working. Something's working. So I'm going to bring up Max Heytens quick and he can break down.
Alright, when Eric walked in today, I clocked in, and I'm currently on the clock. It's only been an hour, and when everyone leaves, I clock out. That's basically our day of work. But, you know, guys, like Nico said, I'm Max Heytens. I graduated from Champlain Park in 2011, so I'm currently 20 years old. I actually heard about this opportunity through the goalie on my lacrosse team. My sophomore year in college, I moved into a house with a bunch of lacrosse players. It was an absolute mess. If any of you play lacrosse, don't live with a lacrosse player because it is a shit show. So, with that being said, I kind of heard about this through him. He put a verb in my hand, and I tried it. I liked it, and I'm gonna kind of get more into my story and how I kind of built this up. But I think a lot of people get up here and they're very excited. Mitch was excited, Nico was excited. The excitement in the room is pretty high. Talking about cars, talking about money, talking about girls, talking about time freedom, talking about a lot of different things. But I want to talk about Vemma and the product that we're working with. Vemma is actually a health and nutrition company. It came out about 7-8 years ago. BK Barreca, who's in the video, he's the CEO. What happened was something kind of unfortunate happened in his life. His dad passed away from pulmonary heart disease and his mom cancer. So 7-8 years ago, he set off on kind of an expedition to better the world's health. He teamed up with a few doctors over in Asia, and he came up with a 2-ounce liquid vitamin, kind of a liquid vitamin supplement that was marketed to older people. It was called Vemma. Vemma is actually an acronym. It stands for vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe vera. Now, in a 2-ounce liquid vitamin such as Vemma, these older people, 50s, 60s, 70s, were drinking this, were feeling a lot better. In Vemma, there's your A through E vitamins, 65 plant-based minerals, organic aloe vera, which is very, very good for your skin, and mangosteen, which is very, very good for your joints. A lot of good things were coming out of this product. They were seeing, after clinical studies, that blood pressure was being lowered. Bad cholesterol was being lowered. It helped with irritable bowel syndrome. It helped with arthritis, helped with skin. For you ladies in here, it has biotin in it. Helps your hair and your nails grow. I know a lot of girls like to hear that. So they were seeing a lot of good things with this product, and what BK was doing is he was just simply paying people to promote Vemma. Right? So people are getting paid to promote Vemma, but what happened was 3 years ago, BK is like, all right, my business is good, but I want to take it to the next level. I really want to put my mark on, kind of the health and nutrition industry. So what he did is he looked into the energy drink business. He saw 2 things. He saw 1, energy drinks are horrible for you, and 2, there's billions and billions of dollars going through the economy due to energy drinks, like Nico said. Does anyone want to take a guess how many people died last year from the consumption of energy drinks? Anyone? 150. More.
180,000.
180,000 people documented to pass away from the consumption of energy drinks. I always say it, he's never here. Logan Theringer, he's a brand partner as well. His dad is actually an EMT for Brooklyn Park Fire Department. He just responded to a case where 2 kids went into cardiac arrest from mixing vodka and Red Bull. Now, does anyone want to take a guess on how old those kids were?
17.
They were 17 years old, so 2 17-year-old kids died from drinking Red Bull and vodka, right? So BK kind of saw this problem, right? He saw energy drinks are horrible for you, and he saw there's a lot of money to be made, so how can I kind of make money and change the world by making a healthy energy drink? So he took his 2-ounce liquid vitamin Vemma right here, right? He put 2 ounces of it into an 8.3 fluid ounce can, added some natural sugar from the guarana seed and natural caffeine from green tea leaves, and Verve was born 3 years ago. Now, Verve is an amazingly healthy energy drink. It's very, very good for you. How many of you in here know who Dr. Oz is?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, for those of you who don't know who Dr. Oz is, he's America's doctor, gets paid millions and millions of dollars a year. He's Oprah Winfrey's doctor. He's worth millions. He actually had this on a show saying for people our age group, 20s to 30s, if you drink a Verve every morning and eat a handful of almonds, it is probably the most healthiest thing you can do to kickstart your day. Now, outside of Dr. Oz, it's the official energy drink of Michael Jordan, of the Charlotte Bobcats, the official energy drink of the NHL team, the Phoenix Coyotes. It's been in the New York Yankees locker room. The head coach of the Buffalo Bills drinks it. And most importantly, it is the official energy drink of the Phoenix Suns. And at the Phoenix Suns Arena in Arizona, they actually have a 350-person night lounge where us brand partners can go watch games for free. And for those people who are of age, there's a bunch of hot girls in Verve orange bikinis serving up Verve swerves and a bunch of kind of mixed drinks with Verve, which is kind of cool. So a lot of big names are kind of behind this. A lot of athletically orientated people are kind of behind this. And basically what Vemma is doing, what BK is doing, is he's paying us to promote this. Kind of, well, what does that mean? Are we selling it? Actually, I think a lot of people get the common misconception that we sell Verve. I've never sold a can of Verve. I actually wrote off every single can of Verve that I bought last year in taxes, right? All we're doing is we're simply promoting it, right? Because if you look at other energy drink businesses, you look at Red Bull, you look at Monster. Red Bull, for example, they spent $900 million $900 million last year on traditional advertising, so putting their stuff on billboards, putting their stuff in stores, putting their stuff on TV ads, paying Travis Pastrana to drive his rally car around, or Shaun White to do 1080s and a half pipe, Ryan Sheckler to do kickflips. That's kind of where all those advertising dollars were going. But here in Vemma, what BK does is, let's say, for instance, last year, Vemma did $117 million in sales last year. 50 cents on every dollar came back to people like us. So we're literally just promoting it, right? So let's say, you know, I see my buddy Eric rocking a fresh pair of Nikes. I go, hey, bro, you know, where'd you get those Nikes? He goes, oh, I ordered them off Amazon.com. So I go order them off Amazon.com. That's literally what we're doing. Right, we're just recruiting people to kind of look at this drink to kind of say, oh, this is healthy, I like this, you know, I want to get my friends to do it. Ladies, you do it all the time, right? You get a brand new hairspray, you do your hair up all good on the Monday before school, right? You go to school, Johnny, James, and maybe Jimmy, you know, they all say, damn girl, look at that hair, I dig that, right? Okay, now, see, they say that, you get home from school that day, you call up your girl, you're like, girl, I got compliments on my hair all day, you gotta try that hairspray. Well, see, if I'm a girl, I'm going to the store to get that damn hairspray. Right? We do it all the time. We're just promoting. So basically what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get paid to promote something that's good for you, right? Kind of the way Facebook started, right? We started Facebook. We had no friends. All right, let's say I added Eric. Matt saw that I added Eric. Then Art added Eric. And then all of a sudden Eric has 1,500 friends on Facebook just because we're all socially connected, right? We just all kind of grow because we're so connected. And you look at technology our age, you know, you can open up a kindergarten yearbook, put your hand on the page randomly, and no matter who they are, if you know them or not, you can probably talk to them within 5 minutes because of technology. You know, so the concept's kind of called social network marketing. We're literally promoting for a company. All right, it's actually a very large industry. It's made the most millionaires in the world outside of professional sports, which is absolutely huge. For those dudes in here that don't know what Avon is, all you girls know what Avon is, right? Avon face creams, essentially for women. Avon profits more money than any professional sports industry in the world. All right? That's how big network marketing is. How many of you have heard of Amway? Anyone? Show of hands. Amway's the biggest network marketing that ever exists, right? And it came out about 59 years ago. And what they did is they were promoting cleaning supplies, so soaps and suds for your houses or your carpets, you know, just cleaning supplies. And they did it back in the 70s. Now, Amway's been the most successful company in network marketing to exist. They've made hundreds of thousands of millionaires. And the thing is that you look at cleaning supplies, right? They did it with cleaning supplies, all right? Who wants to promote cleaning supplies? Here at Vemma, we have a hook product. Now, a hook product is something that serves the needs of the many,